Dealing with depression, holistic ways to tackle this mood disorder. Living with depression is tough. If you're having a hard time now, you may feel things won't get better. Luckily, this is far from true, and there are some very real ways of dealing with depression. Depression has no cure, but you can learn to live with it. By finding healthy coping methods, you can prepare for better days. How depression appears. Before getting into coping mechanisms, it is good to have an idea of what depression is. Having a depressed mood does not mean you have depression. Having a depressed mood is feeling sad or down. If you're feeling depressed for long periods at a time, you probably recognize the symptoms. It's good to remember that what you're experiencing is a sign of a treatable disorder. If you feel depressed, you might notice these symptoms. They are part of the depression criteria in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. 1. Loss of interest or happiness in activities you usually enjoy. 2. Loss or gain of weight when one is not attempting to do so, or an increase or decrease in appetite. 3. Struggling with sleep issues, such as insomnia or sleeping too much. 4. Changes in how you may move, such as moving slower than normal or pacing restlessly. 5. Feeling very tired or lacking the energy to do your usual tasks. 6. Feeling worthless or guilty too often. And 7. Having difficulty thinking, concentrating, or making decisions. Seven, having difficulty thinking, concentrating, or making decisions. And finally, recurring thoughts of self-harm or suicide, or attempts at either. You may not have every symptom listed, but if you are clinically depressed, you will have at least 5 of them. Depression coping strategies. If you're ready to face your depression directly, these coping methods will help you on your recovery journey. Keep in mind that no single method suits everyone, but these methods have been shown to be effective. So you can experiment and find something that will work for you. Behavioral activation. People with depression often stop doing things they enjoy. This can increase feelings of sadness and a sense of isolation. Behavioral activation helps people reconnect with pleasurable activities. This boosts the release of feel-good chemicals in the brain, like dopamine and serotonin. These activities activate reward pathways in the brain. They help rebuild motivation, energy, and a sense of purpose. This process can help improve emotional control and cut down on negative thoughts over time, which creates a positive feedback loop between behavior and mood. Behavioral activation is a common treatment method for depression. It's tough when you're depressed. It can be hard to enjoy things you usually like. You may feel drained and find it tough to do anything but watch TV or stay in bed. No matter how hard it is to venture out and do things, the truth is that making the effort to enjoy even the small things can be beneficial. To enjoy the benefits of behavioral activation, try planning fun activities for the week. Plan dog walks, coffee with a friend, or a gym class on the calendar. Put reminders on your phone so you don't forget. As you engage more each day, you'll likely see your mood begin to lift. Recreational activities feel good and are rewarding. When you engage in them often, you're likely to keep enjoying them. And this starts a good cycle. You do things you enjoy. You see your mood getting better. Then you keep doing those things. You can start behavioral activation today. If depression makes you forget your interests, think back to what you loved before it began. Start using these again. If it feels overwhelming, go slowly. Take it bit by bit. Gradually spend more time on these activities as you get more comfortable. Using a mood tracker is a helpful strategy. It lets you see what you've done and how it affects your mood. If you notice there is a trend where some things improve your mood, This can act as an incentive to do more of them. Eat healthy foods. What you eat affects how your body functions, including hormones, which contributes towards your mood. Also, your nutrition can impact your mental health. For instance, a deficiency in nutrients can heighten the risk of depression. In a 2023 study from the Journal of Experimental Gerontology, scientists found that low vitamin D levels greatly increase the risk of depression. Supplementation, however, improves depressive symptoms. Depression can also be caused by a deficiency in vitamin B12, folic acid, magnesium, zinc, and selenium. Diets rich in fruit, vegetables, whole grains, and fish can help reduce depression symptoms. Processed food, however, will cause harm. Nutrition plays a great part in managing depression. Are you eating a lot of processed sugary foods? Try replacing them with whole, natural foods. Add exercise to your daily routine. Beginning an exercise routine is one of the best ways to lift your mood when you're feeling depressed. Exercise improves depression in people of any age. Exercise can help with depression. You can use it alone or with other treatments like medication or counseling. Most importantly, you must discover an exercise program that is enjoyable enough for you to continue. Research shows that moderate aerobic exercise helps reduce depression the most. Aerobic exercise offers many choices. You can walk briskly, cycle, hike, or take a dance class. Step aerobics is also a great option. You might also find it less exhausting if you do it with a partner or in a group class. Do what you can do and get your body moving 3 to 5 times a week and reap the benefits. Allow time for self-care. Self-care focuses on boosting health and well-being. It's vital for people dealing with mental illnesses like depression. Self-care can be physical, psychological, spiritual, or social. Aim to do self-care every day and aim for activities that foster wellness. Develop a self-care routine that will enhance your mood and practice it on a regular basis. Key parts of a self-care routine include spending time with caring people, making time for exercise, eating healthy foods, engaging in hobbies you enjoy, discovering purpose in life, setting aside time for rest and relaxation, and setting aside time for rest and relaxation. Establish a healthy sleeping pattern. Poor sleep is not only a risk factor for the development of depression, but also exacerbates symptoms. Research shows that sleep interventions can greatly reduce depressive symptoms. If you're depressed, you probably find that your sleep is unpredictable. You might have trouble falling asleep, or you might wake up a lot during the night. This is due to the high levels of cortisol in your body, which disrupts sleep cycles. Prioritize healthy sleep to enhance your mental state. A consistent sleeping routine that allows ample time for restorative rest. Start winding down an hour or so before bedtime and turn off all electronic devices. Avoid looking at screens, as this can lower your body's natural production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you feel tired. Develop a relaxing pre-sleep routine with activities such as a warm bath, lotion, or soft reading. Make your bedroom quiet, dark, and cold, and thus comfortable to sleep. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness practice helps you focus on the present moment. You learn to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, making it easier to combat unhelpful thoughts. As you become mindful, you can practice releasing negative feelings and thoughts without concern for them. Since mindfulness enables you to practice non-judgmental awareness, it could assist you to reduce some of the unpleasant feelings that accompany depression. Two of the most popular mindfulness practices are yoga and mindfulness-based meditation. Yoga is taught in person at local gyms and community centers. Meditation and yoga videos are also free online. Another way to boost emotional awareness is by keeping a journal. Journaling about what you're grateful for can help you notice the good in life. This helps your brain create reward pathways. It also retrains your brain to focus on the small, good things. Make a commitment to write in a gratitude journal on a daily basis before you go to bed to cultivate the feeling of gratitude. When you should seek professional help. You can use the self-help strategies above to manage depression. Remember, depression is a real mental illness. It may need professional help, and we are here for you. If you've tried these suggestions and your symptoms aren't improving, it's important to see a mental health provider, such as a licensed counselor. A professional can assess your symptoms, offer psychotherapy services, and if necessary, refer you to a psychiatrist or physician for a medication assessment. Pathways Counseling Services is a top-rated therapy and counseling practice in Scottsdale, Arizona, year after year. We can help you and your family find support for your mental health and well-being. Find a happier and healthier life through effective mental health care. Remember, there is help and support available to you, and we are here for you. You can reach us by phone at 480-235-1682 or send us a message.